a lot of water that is a lot and water that is little. Okay, so today's class, everybody should be able to understand because I'm explaining it to children. Okay, so I see whether Sophia is ready. Please wake up or you sleep. Hey, wake up. Okay, come. Come. Kau know what I bought? Must can draw for you all. Okay, a lot of water and a bit of water. How come a lot of water is different ruling from a bit of water? Okay, can. Last week, we talked about what is najis. Okay, so we spoke about what is najis. Remember, right? Remember, I spoke about what is najis. And najis, there are a few types, right? The first type of najis are things that come out of the human being, right? Things that come out of the human being, like what? What comes out of the human being? That is najis. What come out of you? Popo. Yalah, feces. Some more. Urine. Correct. Correct. What's come out of you? Vomit. Vomit. Correct. What else come out of you? Blood. Huh? Blood, right? Blood come out of you, right? Blood. Some more, what else? Huh? Put. Gas. No, gas is not najis. Then you say what? Huh? Skin. Skin come out of you. Skin don't come out of you lah. Skin is on you lah. What else come out of you? Saliva. Saliva is not najis. What else come out of you? Nah, pus. Pus is najis. Pus is najis. What else come out of you? Okay lah. Okay. So all of those things are types of najasa, things that come out of a human being. And last week I went through quite a lot of detail there. Okay. So for this week, Allah, how come we cannot let's zoom out. Okay. So for this week, we are on the second type of najis, right? You can scroll down. Okay, someone catch my hand already. Someone caught my hand. Okay, the second type of najis are dead animals. Animals that are not slaughtered in the Islamic manner. So, for example, if you walk, there's a story. Let me tell a story, okay? So you got children in the classroom, then they get stories. No children in the classroom, also never tell stories. Must have children in the classroom. Okay, but later I can draw for you all the story, okay? Okay, so dead animals that are not edible and not slaughtered in the Islamic manner. Okay. So for example, if I walk on the street and I saw a dead bird, is this dead bird najis? Yes, answer is yes. Or I saw a dead rat. The day I saw a dead frog. The dried kesian frog. The dried frog on the ground. Dried frog. It was dry, I think it was run over and it was flat on the ground, but it was clearly a frog. So that one is najis, right? It is najis. Okay. How about a dead fly? So dead fly najis? Any animal that you cannot eat that is dead is najis. That's the ruling. So dead fly najis? Yes, answer is yes. What about a dead mosquito? Why if the mosquito fly on your hand, then you whack the mosquito, and it also die on your hand? Can you just go and pray straight away? Must wash off the mosquito, okay? Wash off the mosquito and wash off the blood of the mosquito. But what if somebody hair got kutu? Got lice in the hair. And then you scratch, right? And then you take some oil or some obat and you put in the hair to kill all the kutu. Then now your hair is filled with dead kutu. It has dead lice, right, in the hair, dead lice all over the hair. How now? Is it all najis? Are you a najis head? Are you a head full of najis? Huh? What's the hukum now? A head full of najis? You got dead lice all over your head? Because you're going to put the chemical in your hair to kill all the lice. So now how? How want to pray? Got lice everywhere in your head. The answer is, as far as possible, you comb it out. Okay, first and foremost, you wash it out, you comb it out. You don't want to walk around with dead animals in your head, right? So you disgusting, right? Walk around with dead animals in your head. So you comb it out, wash it out. But whatever is left behind that you don't know, that one is forgiven. Allah forgive. Okay, Allah forgive Allah because you cannot see, right? You cannot see. Okay. Now, the story, okay, for the first story is that there was once an imam. Okay, so this imam, he wears, or this man lah, he wears an imamah. You know what's an imamah? You know what's an imamah? Serban, a turban. You know how like the Habib always wear, right? Mama Asa also wear, right? Mama Asa sometimes wear the imamah. Mama Asa wears, he has an imamah, right? He wears serban. You know how long is the cloth for the imamah? Last time Masih always help Mama Asa mix. Right? It's like this. The cloth, if I hold here, the cloth, Mama Asa will put there, at the corner over there. Right? It's quite long, about maybe 5 meters. 5 meters. Super long. Then I will have him fold. Then he will fold. Then he'll make the round it. Then he'll make it to mama lah. It's a long cloth. It's a very long cloth. It's about 5 meters long. Right. So there was this man. When but because it's so long and it's so troublesome to make, they only usually do it once a week or once a month. Like my husband, Mama Asa, he will only do it once in a while. Once he makes his imamah, he won't take it out. He'll leave it the way it is. He won't take it out. It's very, very troublesome to take out. So one day, this man, okay, actually this man, every Friday, right, he will roll his imamah. You all listening or not? You all you see. Okay. This man, listen. This man, he was rolling his imamah. Okay. So he takes his imamah, he roll. On that particular day, right, somebody in the house was spraying a spray to kill flies. I kill fly and kill mosquito and fly spray. Spray. So the man didn't know that a little fly has fallen into his imama and is between the folds of the cloth. A small fly got sprayed and then dizzy, mabo, dizzy, and the fly fell into the imama. So the man prayed the whole week wearing that imamah, for dead fly inside. The dead fly inside. Right, but the whole week he prayed the imamah. So the next Friday, he opened up his imamah, right, because he wanted to wash it and then wear again, right? So he opened it up, then the dead fly fell out. And he was like, when did this dead fly go inside my imamah? Oh no, astaghfirullahalazim, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. And then he was thinking, it must be last Friday when that person was spraying. And the dead fly fell into my imamah. Then he said, oh no, for the entire week, I prayed with this imamah with dead fly inside. What must he do now? That means all his prayers not counted, no, because there is najis inside. And there's najis. What to do now? What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? Must he repray all his prayers for one whole week? Must repray all the prayers for one whole week? How? It's a small tiny fly. You can see. What should he do? See, the people online know the answer. What should this man do? What should the man do? Hey, got answer or not? What should the man do? What should the man do? I should teach fikir to children. I teach fikir to children, eh? Yeah lah, he must qada his salat. Okay. Yes, correct. The man must qada his salat. Correct. All of the prayers, all not counted. Must qada. So because of that little tiny fly that is inside his imamah, he must pray his prayers all over again lah. So that time I was praying and I was praying behind Mama Asa. And then Tarim. Okay, and Tarim, so many flies in the summer and the winter sometimes. So Ustazah will always, Ustazah must. Sometimes you must, the flies so many, you kill the flies lah. So there was now I was praying behind him. Then he sujud. And I see at the bottom of his foot is a fly stuck to his foot. That thing, right? But then now, can I continue my prayer? That I see that no, that I see the Imam has a fly stuck to his foot. That means the Imam's prayer is not counted. The Imam has najis. Oh, Imam got najis. Right, so what I should do is I must say in my heart, I am not following this Imam. If you follow an Imam, then you know the Imam's salat is not counted then your solat become not counted. Your solat batal. You know or not? So that for example, only you and the imam in the room. Okay? Then suddenly you smell a super smelly smell. Somebody farted. Only two people in the room. And you know it wasn't you. You know it wasn't you. Then it has to be the imam, right? But maybe the imam is a young boy and he didn't want to admit it. So he continued praying. So what should you do? It's called niyat mufaraqah. You should separate yourself from the imam because you're praying, but in your heart you say, I am not praying behind this imam. I niyat mufaraqah. I am not praying this behind this imam. Same thing like if you're praying, then the imam moves so much. Like move and move and move and move and move. So this imam prayer is not counted. He's moving too much, right? More than three in a row, right? You move more than three in a row, then your prayer is not counted. Right. So you say, oh, this imam is moving so much. He scratch here lah, scratch there lah, itchy here lah, itchy there lah. Like super like fidgety imam. Okay, so you say, okay, I don't want to pray behind this imam. So I will niyat mufaraqah. I niyat I am not following this imam. Understand? If the imam is like sometimes some imam, they okay, men imam, right? Their pants so low, their shirt so short. Then when they ruku, you can see the aurat. When they ruku, the shirt go up, you can see the aurat of the imam behind him. And say, you can see the aurat of the imam. Or like a woman, the leg can be seen, the feet can be seen. You can see the aura of the imam. So you must niyat mufaraqah. You see niyat that I am separating myself from this imam. You cannot follow an imam that you know the imam salat is batal. Okay? Cannot, okay? If you know the imam salat is not is batal, is not valid, then and you follow the imam, then your salat not counted. Okay? Cannot follow imam whose salat is batal, okay? Okay. Okay. Then the next thing is any animal that cannot be eaten, all right? So, and any part of any animal. So, fur. Let's see fur. So, some kitchens they put fur of animals, right? They put kangaroo fur. They have what? Well, they have kangaroo fur. Sheep fur. They didn't put sheep fur. Is it alpaca? They put alpaca fur. Right, they can go in what in Australia they sell alpaca fur, they sell kangaroo fur keychains, right? Or they sell on the mat on the ground, correct? Like they put cow fur all that, right? Okay, okay, but fur is a bit more complicated lah. It's not fur lah, skin. Huh? IKEA have what? Carpet using what fur? Cow fur, cow skin. Skin is different. Skin become leather, right? Right? Skin become leather, right? Do you know that skin become leather? Now you know. Okay. You know what is leather? Make the bag. Make the bag, make the shoes. Okay. So fur of animals that are non-edible in Islam, right, of course, is najis. It's najis. So if you have a carpet that is made of sheep fur, so the sheep fur or wool, right, the sheep should be slaughtered. Then the fur is not najis. If the sheep is not slaughtered, it's just killed like that, then the fur is najis. And that's it, right? The fur is najis. This is different from tanning. Tanning is when you tan the skin, right? When you take an animal skin, the animal is not slaughtered, so it's najis, right? So that one you can put some chemicals on the skin and then make the skin non-najis. Then you can use the skin. Okay? All right. Let me ask you a question. How about cat claws? That time I was praying, and then in Windy Heights, I was praying. Then I saw a cat claw in front of me. Because sometimes, that's why when Meow was alive, right? Meow died already, right? When Meow was alive, Meow's claw keeps coming out. She will accidentally hook her claw, right? I ever see her or not? She walk because she's so old, her claws kept growing and growing, right? She had ingrown claws, this cat. Kasihan lah. She had ingrown claws. She was so old, right? She had very long claws, correct? Right. So when she walked, the claw will hook here and hook there, correct? And sometimes she will just pull and pull and pull, and she just pull the claw out, correct? So I've seen random claws in the house. It's one claw on the floor. There's random claws in the house. But there was one time I was praying, and I was praying, and then when I sujud, I saw right in front of me a claw, a little claw, cat claw lah. Ah, what is the hukum now? Is cat claw najis? Is it part of an animal that I can't eat? Yeah, it is. Any part of an animal that I can't eat is najis. So is cat claw najis? Yes, cat claw is najis. So what am I supposed to do? I am praying right now, and I see a cat claw in front of me at the place where I'm supposed to sujood. Can I use my hand and brush off the claw? No, cannot touch the claw. You just sujood to the side. Okay, you avoid the claw and you sujood to the side. Okay, that means you move a little bit. You have to sujood on the claw. Who asked you to sujood on the claw? Right? You don't have to touch the claw. You can just go to the side and sujood on the to the side. Is correct. I know it's not a big deal. Okay, if let's say you come to someone's house and the carpet is full of cat fur, ya Allah, cat fur, cat fur, cat fur, so much cat fur on the carpet. What are you supposed to do? How to pray on all that cat's fur? Cat fur is najis. Sweep, put sejadah clever, Sophia. You want to sweep people's house? you want to vacuum people's house? Put a clean sejadah over, yes. As long as you don't touch the najis, it's fine. Okay? So even though under the sejadah is najis, it's okay. You put a sejadah over. That's why you pray sejadah. Because in case when you go to the masjid, right? I think especially masjid, sometimes people go to the masjid, they bring their babies, right, their children. And I see before babies vomit and the urine, I see for the urine on the masjid carpet. And they vomit on the masjid carpet. Then the people who clean the masjid don't clean properly. They just wash with a bit of water and soap and dry already. But actually there is najis there, right? So if you want to play it safe, right, you bring your own sujada and you just spread sujada wherever you are praying. That is playing it safe. Right? Let me say just in case there was najis there before. But of course, if you didn't see the najis, then you won't know lah. Then you can just pray there because you didn't see the najis, right? But if you saw the najis there, then you cannot pray there, but you put sujada over it. Okay. Second question. Let me see. I already asked the question about the cat claw. Second question is, Sila, I wanted to ask another question. There was, let me see, another question. What about human tooth? Disgusting. But what if, not human tooth, like human nails, like, somebody's tooth on the floor, right? Human nails. Somebody go and clip their nails and throw everything on the floor. So now what's the hukum? Can you eat human beings? No. Are you sure? You cannot eat human beings. So what about human nails? Are human beings najis? No. All of the human being body parts is not najis. Okay, human body parts are not najis. Okay, so if your hair is all over the place, your nails are all over the place, it's not najis. Okay, only human excretions are najis. Alright, but the human body is clean and pure. Right? Human body is not najis. Okay, what else? I want to give a few more examples. About animal body parts. Yes, I see in Thailand they sell necklaces that have crocodile tooth. Can we wear those while praying? Cannot. Why? Because crocodile is not halal animal. Correct. So you cannot wear crocodile tooth necklaces. Cannot. Right? Why would someone do that also, right? But they sell it in Thailand. Crocodile tooth necklaces. Um, okay. They sell crocodile itself. Yeah, they sell crocodiles. Okay, so there's a good question over here. Let's answer the questions. Okay. What is the first question? Hey, Asalma. Asalma is chopping my hand. Okay, come. Let's see. Salma, oh no. Okay. Let me see. Let me go back. Go back. The question. Go back. Go back. Okay. The first question is: if the sheep is sheared alive, the wool is usually sheared when they're alive. That one is not najis. So animals that are edible and parts of the animal fall off while they are alive. All right, that one is not najis. Okay, parts of edible animals that fall off while they're alive, it is not najis. So if let's say I want to pet a sheep, right? And the fur got stuck to my hands. That's not najis, right? Is alpaca halal? So don't know. I think it is. I think it's from the family of sheep, right? Alpaca. It's from the family of sheep. Correct. Okay. Another question. What if sejadah also have cat fur? Oh no. We can find another sejadah. Right, go and make sure you keep sejadahs in your house that have no cat fur. If you want to keep cats, right, you gotta be more responsible lah. My mother, Allah yarhamha, my mother, she will always, remember Nanima always fold her sejadah half, right? Because of the cat lah, that's why. Right, so my mother never leaves sejadah out, but she always folds it half and leaves it there. Right, she leaves sejadah there, right? But she always fold it half, right? Because meow always come and sit there. Correct? And if you don't want your cat to bother your sejadah, put atar all over the sejadah. The cat doesn't like atar, right? As far as I know, in my life of keeping cats, I've never met a cat that like atar. Right? They all don't like atar. It's too strong for them. I've never met a cat that like atar. What if the fur is on you and flying around? How is the fur flying around? No, but it shouldn't be that much fur flying around. If it's on you, then change your clothes. Change your clothes. And just be careful. For me, if I know my cat, always sheds a lot of fur. That's why long haired cats, wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah. My kitty so long the hair. Right, but short haired cats are much easier. They don't shed that much. Long haired cats, ya Allah, ya Allah. I fur all over the all over the clothing. For me, basically, if I have long haired cats, I do have a specific clothing that I will wear for prayer. I won't wear that. I won't wear my normal house clothing and then pray. I will change into something clean. And it's also to honor the prayer. And I'll pray in that lah. And make sure that I change out of my fur covered clothing. No, no, you put on a lot of atar. The cats won't jump on you when you're praying. But anyway, the cat jump on you. The cat itself is not najis. And the cat is not najis. The fur that falls off the cat is najis. Okay. So if the cat sit on you, that's fine. But if as long as the cat fur don't fall off lah. But usually the cat fur fall off. Okay. So if it did, if now ask, okay, let's answer the questions. Okay. If they, yeah, the cat what? You're not najis. Cat last saliva is not najis. Unless you saw the cat eat a dead lizard and then come and lick your face. Eh. That one also you'll wash your face, right? Disgusting. This one is not proper fur. That one is a stuffed animal lah. That is synthetic fur. It's not real alpaca fur. Huh? It's synthetic. Okay. Yeah. So if a cat lick you after eating a dead cockroach, yeah, I remember what I was saying just now. One time I was praying that I saw one cockroach leg on the floor. Because my cat will catch cockroaches and kitty catch cockroaches, then throw and throw and play and play and play and play the cockroach. Then parts of the cockroach is all over the hall. Like the head is one part, the wing is another part, the leg another part. It's so disgusting. Ya Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. So there was one time I was praying. Then I look at the carpet. What is that? That is the leg of a cockroach. Right? It's najis. Correct. Najis. Leg of a cockroach is najis. So luckily I saw and I avoided it. And after I go and clean it up so nobody would step on the leg of the cockroach and then go home and the leg of cockroach stuck to their socks or something like that. Disgusting, right? Now the body wants to come to me nice already. No, now we have one kitten. Our cat, all no more cats. We have one kitten. I don't know whether this kitten catch cockroach or not. Okay, question here. If there's a dead mouse in the water tank, which the household relies after some time, how about the mandi hadas? Oh no. Oh no. So the water tank that is used by everybody. There's a story of Sayyidina Muhammad bin Sirin. Sayyidina Muhammad bin Sirin, he is a special man that his father is a servant of Sayyidina Anas bin Malik. Okay, his father is a servant of Sayyidina Anas bin Malik. Sayyidina Anas bin Malik is servant of. Sayyidina Anas bin Malik is servant of. Who's servant is Sayyidina Anas bin Malik when he was 10 years old. His mother, yes, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His mother brought him to Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? But then he grew very old, Sayyidina Anas bin Malik, and then he had a servant. He named Muhammad. No, name Sirin. Right. So the son of this Sirin, Muhammad bin Sirin, Allah gave him some special gift, but because he did something. So what did he do? He was a young man. He really liked to study Islam. So he studied and studied and studied Islam with Anas bin Malik. But because he's so poor, he wanted to have do a business. He can do a business. So he borrowed money from somebody. He borrowed money, right? And then he bought a lot of oil, right, that he wanted to sell. Oil for cooking, oil for whatever lah, and they want to sell, right? So when he bought barrels of oil, but it's all from money that he borrowed. So when he sell, he will earn more. He can pay back. That's the plan, right? So he can keep all his earnings, but he can pay back what he owe, right? What he borrowed money. So when he got all the barrels of oil, right? He opened one barrel, and he saw inside there was a dead rat floating in the oil, and this oil is for cooking. It's to be eaten. And there's a dead rat floating in the oil, Ya Allah. So now the whole barrel is najis. Because one piece of najis in the oil and the whole thing became najis. So he said, I can't sell this. People will be eating najis. This is haram. And then they said, should I give it back to the people who sold it to me and ask for a refund? And he think to himself, no, if I did that, what if those people are not honest? And they take the oil and sell it to other people and they remove the rat. People will think that the oil is pure, but it's not pure, it's najis. Correct. So he was thinking and thinking and thinking. He said to himself, okay, khalas, I'm just going to throw away all this oil. Because not just that one barrel, all of the barrels came from the same source. That means I don't know where the rat came from and how the rat came in and when the rat came. So he said, okay, you know what? It could be that all of his oil is najis. So he threw away all the oil and he lost so much money. So when the man came and said to him, pay me back what you owe me. He said, I'm so sorry this happened and all the oil was najis and I couldn't do anything about it. So I threw it all away. Right? And then the man said, what? So you can't pay me back? I'm going to report you, right, to the judge. So he brought Sayyidina Muhammad bin Sirin to the judge and said, this man owes me money and he did not pay me back. Jail him. So the judge jailed him. So in the jail, Allah gave Sayyidina Muhammad bin Sirin knowledge that Allah did not give to anybody else ever, from before him. And what is this knowledge? This knowledge is that he can interpret dreams. Anybody has dreams, he will tell them, this dream means this year you're going to go for Hajj. Or this dream means this year somebody that you love will die. This dream means that, that, that you will become sick. This dream means that your business will become prosperous. So he knew how to read the dreams. The story of Sayyidina Muhammad bin Sirin, because he was so afraid. He was afraid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He didn't want to sell oil that was najis. Okay. Okay. So people who have a dead mouse in the water tank, right, and the whole house bathe from there, your wudu, your salat, everything all najis lah. Everything najis. So they must redo their prayers. They redo their mandi hadas and their prayers. It's not just the mandi, is the even is the wudu. Is the wudu. Okay. It's hard to remove cat fur from all clothes. No, it's not. You just gotta put your mind to it. I kept cats my whole life. Right. Animal love cats, my mom loved cats so much. Since I was small, we had cats. But we always keep our cats away from clothes that they use for prayer. It's not hard. It's a matter of putting your mind to it. It's really not hard. So for me, people tell me it's so hard to keep cat fur off, cat fur off. I keep cats for my whole life. almost 40 years of keeping cats. It's not hard. And I had long-haired cats, I have short-haired cats. I had 5 cats in the house at one time, 4 cats in the house. At time, there were so many cats. Right? It's not hard. It's a matter of putting your mind to it. It's really not hard. Right? Is it that people are not careful and they don't really take it seriously about the cat fur? Okay. Hairbrush made from horse hair. If it's shaved off from the horse, not a dead horse lah, it means a live horse. Right? Because horses, Allah, can we eat horses? Is horse a halal animal? Yes, yes. I think horse is halal, right? Yes lah. Is giraffe halal? I don't know. How you want to slaughter the giraffe? I don't think you can slaughter a giraffe. The neck is super long, right? Huh? Bring the neck down, then you want to slaughter which part of the neck? Near the head or near the body? Don't know. I actually don't know. All right. Now, right. So there is why this person cat lick atar. It's not healthy. Tell a cat it's not healthy to lick atar. The cat lick atar. It's not healthy to lick atar. Okay. Okay, let me see another question. If the cat's fur on the socks of a person in braided socks and the prey is not valid, yeah, not valid. That's why for me, if I'm wearing socks and I go to someone's house that I know they have cats, I'll remove just those socks and I have specific prayer socks. I keep in my bag a pair of prayer socks so that in case the socks that I wear while walking around have snidges on it, I will change my socks. It's really not hard. It's a matter of putting your mind to it. It's really not hard. You bring halfway, the cockroach run through the prayer mat. No, live animals are not najis. Live animals are not najis. We're talking about dead animals, right? So if they run through, I'm assuming they're alive, right? Unless unless, and anyway, it's not flowing. The najis is not flowing, okay? So if it's not flowing, it doesn't. Hey, why you open my locket? If it's not flowing, then it doesn't make other parts najis. Okay. All right. About dead end in your drink, it doesn't flow. It's a najis. It doesn't flow. The rat was the situation where the rat was decomposing in the oil or something like that. So the fluids that were coming out, right? But this kind of insects like fly, the sooner of fly fall in your drink, you must dip it and take it out, because they're dry. And since they don't have blood flowing, so it's all forgiven. Okay, it's all forgiven. Okay, so when you kill a mosquito that has blood, then just wash off the blood. There's no need to renew your wudu. Wudu is not broken for wudu is not nullified when you have najis on you. It's not right. That is not one of the methods that nullify wudu. It's just that there's najis. Just wash it off. Okay, if a dead mouse in a water tank in the household, never mind. I think I already answered that one, right? Mm. If it's more than two kulla, if it's more than two kulla, then different. Sorry, okay. I have not covered that yet. Okay, more than two kulla, the water must not change in its properties. If it has changed, that is najis. If it has not changed, that is not najis. Okay, tamam. And then is rabbit halal? I think so. They are herbivores. They're herbivores, right? Yeah. I know Malaysia sells a lot of rabbit. Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, this is our dua. We stop here, okay, for today. Wassallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Salma, she checked my hand or she checked my body? I cannot go anywhere. She just checked me. Okay, sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ya Rabbana a'tarafna. Sing, sing, sing. بأننا افترقنا وأننا أسرفنا على لظى أشرفنا فتب علينا توبة تغسل لكل حبة واستر لنا العورات وآمن الروعات واغفر لوالدينا ربي ومولودينا والأهل والإخوان وسائر الخلان وكل ذي محبة وجيرة أو صحبة والمسلمين أجمع آمين يا ربي اسمع فضلا وجود منا لا باكتساب منا بمصطفى رسولي نهضى بكل سوري بمصطفى رسولي نهضى بكل سوري صلى وسلم ربي